Welcome in, everybody. Let's freaking do it.
Why that boy just wanna play with me? Why? Like I don't want to keep that K on me. Yeah. You was the worm, keep that bait on me. Killing my combo so fatally. Yeah. Woo-hoo. Ballin' like I am Bojack. Sometimes I think too much, wish that I think less. When you lie to me, that is not English. I don't understand. I must admit that you was the best. Yeah. Fuck the rest. I don't see nobody. Yeah, fuck the rest. I can't stop. No, I don't fuck with rest. Yeah. On the real, wish I thought of you less. Yeah. On the real, wish I fucked you less. Yeah. Thought you was real cause the things you said. Thought you was real cause you ain't invade my checks. Thought you was my future, but you're my ex. Nowadays,
Got a side chick on side chick. They keep catching my iPhone.
Get a sidekick. I don't like to stand up.
How do I? Here we go. Buy it, go yard, buy it. Buy it.
Rico is buy it. Off-white, buy it. Even though I don't got buy it. Feel on.
Tat it on me, tat it on me.
Girl, you need to bet.
What do side it?
Nowadays, got a
Side chick on side chick. They keep catching my iPhone. I don't know. Go to the rider. Buy it, go yard, buy it. Feel them, buy it. This might be our second Celsius of the day, or it might not be.
If you thought I was lying, girl, you need to
Bet.
You need some try. And if it is a problem, my niggas riding. No, my niggas
Can't say that word.
Turn it to a
Buy
riot. I
it.
fucked her in a SLS. You fucked her in
And
a
a buy it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm just a little more high end.
Oh, how's everybody doing, man? Holy cow. Banger song, banger week. We're here, bro. We're freaking here. Why is this hidden? I don't want this hidden. Okay, there we go. Patriots lost. Biggest L of the year. We're okay. But for the first time in the history of this show, because we started in week 4, you're going to see me draw an L on my face. No production team. We're desktop hunter today. That's okay. I slept in. That was on me. I stayed up late grinding. Fortnite probably, but I was grinding. And then I slept through my alarm. So I woke up at 8 and had to do, real work stuff because I'm a real human being. Now we got to draw this L with... Oh. There we go. It's backwards for you guys. It's not for me. L on the face. We lost. We suck. We are doo-doo. Bad, piss poor. But that's okay. 11-3. Better than your team probably. Rhyming accidentally. I don't got no more bars. But the Broncos, I really wanted the Broncos to lose, so we were just tied still. But I think it's GG's for 1 seed. We got to win out, and the Broncos got to lose 2 games. Because for some reason, they have they have the tiebreaker with us. It's like it goes to common games after all the tiebreakers that we have with them. And they beat the Raiders twice, and we lost. Can you believe losing to the Raiders is the reason why we don't get a tiebreaker? That is doo-doo sad. But let's freaking go, dude. Who done it? Hold up. Who done it? Who won on Sunday? Chargers, Bills, Eagles, Texans, Saints, 49ers, Seahawks, Vikings, Bears, Ravens, Commanders, Jags, Broncos, Rams. If you weren't one of those teams, you're in piss because you suck. Or you're the Dolphins and Steelers because they played tonight. All right, let's get to game number 1, bro. Uzi, sorry, get out of here. All right. Oh, this is way lower than I wanted. Excuse me. We gotta get up. Wait, is this okay then? Yeah, this is good. Okay. So, the Chiefs lost in many ways on Sunday. The Chiefs lost in many ways.
That is this news. Patrick Mahomes has a torn ACL.
R.I.P. Patty
It
Boy.
happened late in the fourth quarter of their loss to the Chargers. You watched it live here on NFL Red Zone. Kansas City officially putting out on their social media account. And
It looked
MRI
bad. It
has
did. It looked
confirmed
bad.
it.
So
Patrick
this was no
Mahomes
surprise to
done
anybody.
for the remainder of the season with a torn ACL.
So obviously it's fun to make fun of teams and you want to beat them, but at the end of the day, no one wants to see someone tear their ACL. It is kind of weird that it's the same year Brady or same age or year that Brady tore his ACL. I don't like the comparisons. Patrick Mahomes is nowhere near Tom Brady. Brady beat the brakes off him in the Super Bowl, beat him twice in the playoffs. Imagine if Jordan beat LeBron in the playoffs by 4 games to 1. It's just not. It's not comparable. And they also were 6-8. And so I can see the Glazers already. Ooh, Patrick Mahomes towards ACL. That's why they didn't make the playoffs, brother. They were eliminated before this happened. But in all seriousness, this sucks. But let's not pretend like this is the reason why the Chiefs suck. So that was GG's in chat. The only really clip. This was the biggest clip of the game for me because the Chargers, in a game where 29 points are scored and you win 16-13, every drive is massive. Can you get into field goal range? You know what I mean? Like, points are a premium in a game where defenses are like this. So with 11 seconds left and you're likely settling for 3 to capitalize and score 7. Oh, this was the pivotal point of the game. So Herbert, with still no left hand really, back of his hands broke, throws absolute laser to no-name receiver. Dot. Boom. 11 seconds left. Chiefs don't give up something like this. This was just so rare. I think it was his second career catch and his first career touchdown. Jefferson, or what's his last name? No. Keandre Lambert-Smith. Apologies for disrespect. It's just that you are a nobody, and that's fine. If you're real with yourself, you are a nobody. Welcome to the league. You scored a freaking touchdown on the Chiefs with 1 second left before halftime. This is fire. So, boom. Dot. Great jump ball. Great dot. Great. Everything was great about this play. This is what propelled the Chargers to win, because the Chargers couldn't score at all, and neither team could. So this was a really big play that kind of helped them capitalize. If we go to the stats on the stat sheet, let's go to the boxy box. Hello. So Herbie Herb was going a little crazy. 210 with a broken left hand. Like, can we blame him? Pat obviously tore his ACL. Minshew, they had overtime in the bag, I'm not going to lie. And then Minshew tried to go for the win and threw a pick with, the 5 attempts that he had. But I can't blame him. That team was pretty dejected after Mahomes tore his ACL. It's the equivalent of a Josh Allen or a Drake May. Like, your franchise QB just tearing his ACL. That's just so bad. Very demoralizing. But Chiefs' run game still non-existent. Pat Mahomes is almost their leading rusher. That's a joke. Juju did nothing. I'm a Juju hater since he took all the money from the New England Patriots salary cap and dipped. Drew Tranquill, 14 tackles. Shout out Drew Tranquill, Nick Bolton. Those guys are dogs. As much as I dislike this team, their defense is just so freaking good. Hard to say anything bad about them. They're the reason why they haven't really been 0-16, because their offense has really struggled. No one else really stands out to me. So he's a return guy. Okay, so Lambert Smith's a return guy and just happened to start catching passes. That's not bad. Yeah. So shout out Chargers for picking up the dub. They banished the Chargers media team. Let's watch that at the end. I'll set a reminder. The media team was cooking, brother. Actually, let's just do it right now, bro. What am I talking about? I'm being weird. Jeez, Instagram's going crazy right now, bro. And we'll get into that. Don't even worry. I literally just checked this on my phone like 2 seconds ago. Let's do this. Chargers. If you haven't peeped the Chargers media team, bro, you're slacking. What the? I want their actual. Here we go. So, well, the first one I saw, this one.
Mr. Krabs, we just passed the turnoff.
Uh-huh.
My house is back that way, Mr. K.
All right. 2-0.
Just take the next right. Mr. Krabs, we just passed the turnoff.
Uh-huh.
My house is back that way, Mr. K.
Far out, little man. Far out.
Just take the next right.
I swear, they're undefeated. Then the next one, they were 2-0. Don't even trip. Don't even trip, bro.
So we didn't learn. We didn't learn from last time. We didn't. So, we didn't
One
learn.
of one media team, bro.
Comprehension.
Comprehension.
We didn't learn. So we didn't learn. We
Hey,
didn't.
you gotta give them love. They're undefeated in the division, bro. You can't help but show them love. They're just killing the game right now. Shout out the Charge Hares. So next game. It's our game, bro. It's our game. It's our game. It's our game. It's our game. So the only reason why we don't absolutely blow, Trevion Henderson's the GOAT. Trevion Henderson is the GOAT. He now leads He now leads the Patriots in the history of our poverty franchise. I'm mad. Sue me. He leads the Patriots in 50-yard rushing touchdowns. What? He's played 6 games? 7? 6, 7? He's played maybe 6 games? Oh my gosh, dude, Travion is, and then Drake May on the ground, like, we were the best run team. We were prime Baltimore Ravens the first half. What happened in the second half? Who knows? Who cares? The other one was then Bills score 4 straight touchdowns. We're in piss. Travion said, "Excuse me, let me put your team on my back." And then Drake May, what other quarterback is doing this? I'm sorry. Your quarterback is either not fast enough or not good enough or not. They don't care enough to do something like this. Drakethy May, if that's his real name. Excuse me. He probably would have scored anyway because it's actually I don't even know. Look at this. 2-4. The guy behind Drake is not catching Travion, but the guy in front, if he takes a good angle, he might catch him. He just lets Drake block him. Honestly, L effort on his part. But Travion, Drake may absolutely spring Travion from like the 5, going out of the 5 to scoring there. Bob Kraft is loving it. So was I. So was I, man. This is our only touchdown in the second half. If this doesn't happen, we go scoreless in the second half. No doubt. No doubt. This is the cutback, the miracle. So we couldn't get nothing in the second half. This kept us in the game. I think I actually have this exact same clip pulled up. Yeah. So then they pull up this stat. As soon as I saw the stat, it was GG's. I knew it was over. It was over. I knew it was over. We were not going to win the game as soon as I saw the stat. We were up by 7. We were up by 21, and we'd never blown this lead in the history of ever, and this is the best ever. And so then Drake May on 3rd and 5 throws. Really, honestly, he had all the time in the world, and he throws bad ball. Gonna be honest. I don't know if he's off page with the receiver. He did kind of stop. Maybe he thought he kept going. Bad ball. Okay, 4th and 5. It's Drake May. I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping off nothing. It's Drake May. So what do? We go for it because why would you not? Holy cow, get to the freaking play. So we go for it. Diggs thinks he gets held here. Maybe he does. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know. I don't care. But Drake May has all the time in the world. He's kind of held. But he throws it, and Joey Bosa tips it anyway. He might have caught that right there. But Joey Bosa tips it. We're in piss. I'm in piss. I'm sad. I'm doo-doo bad, piss poor bad, down bad. I was so sad. I was so ready to win this football game. And then Bills get first down and smoke us because we suck. So let's go to the box score. Drake May's going to look like a god on the ground. I don't think he really threw for that many yards, to be honest. Whatever the Bills did, I don't know if we were bad or if they were all-time good. But after the first half, we just... I didn't know what to do. So Travion Henderson is the best running back of all time. Probably the best football player of all time, if I'm being honest. Drake May, obviously it looks bad here, but add in the 2 touchdowns on the ground and the 40 yards, 200 yards and 2 touchdowns on a pick. It's not terrible, but second half got to do better. Josh Allen was Superman. This team is not good. The Bills aren't good. The Bills of old with prime Diggs or prime Gabe Davis. I say prime. He had like a 1-year prime, but. And with the defense, I don't know who. Von Miller. With Von Miller, like, back before Von Miller was mega washed. Like, this team was actually pretty solid. And I think this is the worst Bills team in the last 5 years, and they're probably going to, make some noise in the playoffs. They got the only quarterback we worry about because Joe Burrow's not going to be in the playoffs, Lamar's not going to be in the playoffs, and Pat Mahomes ain't going to be in the playoffs. It is Josh Allen and the new kids. And if Josh Allen doesn't make it, he sucks. But he has his worst supporting cast, and he's just doing it all. He is literal Superman. So if they go as he go, if he gets any calf strain, any injury, I don't wish that on anybody. But when all the weight in the world is on one dude, it's a lot of pressure. So, Jalen Hawkins and Marcus Jones go crazy. Can we talk about the PI? I don't even want to pull it up. It's going to piss me off. But, dude, they simultaneous catch it somehow. I thought it was just a pick. And then they throw PI on him. Man, Marcus Jones, I love you. You're the GOAT. You got robbed on that. I was so in shambles on that. All right. So next game, we only got one clip because this game was 31-0. This game was doo-doo trash, just annoying. If you watched this game, it was likely because you had an Eagles fantasy football player and you needed to win the playoffs. So, this was the name of the game though. Just shovel pass to Dallas Goedert and just win the game. And the Raiders are in piss. Max Crosby was livid. I hope they show it. He walks to the sideline all pissed. I don't know what you're pissed about. You're already 3-11 or whatever they are. Like, you're not good at football. But this is just it's either tush push or this on the goal line. Goddard probably has like 7 touchdowns this year just on that play. I really want them to show this Max Crosby part because that was really funny to me. And no Max Crosby. Cool. All right, whatever. Kenny Pickett was in the game, and I saw he didn't finish the game. I don't care. The Raiders are trash. They are now 2-12. Excuse me, not 3-11. Let's not give them an extra win. 2-12. They suck. So GG's for them. I have no reason to watch a Raiders game ever, except for Tom Brady. So if this team ever is good, actually, I will give love to Tom Brady because shout out. He's gonna get them right. You know what I mean? Like it's Tom freaking Brady. He's gonna get them right. You know what I'm saying? So. He's not like the end all be all, but with Tom Brady aura in the game, you ain't gonna get you. He's gonna get you right. Kenny Pickett, 64. Oh, he did finish the game. Someone told me he didn't finish the game. Well, oh well. Kenny Pickett did finish the game. No one else played. Tanner McKee got in. Jalen Hurts, classic Jalen Hurts masterclass, 12 for 15, 175 yards and 3 touchdowns. Why do anything else when all you have to do is sit there and shovel pass to Dallas Goedert? Jalen Hurts is not top 5. He's not even top 10 probably. So I love him. I got praise. He's a Super Bowl MVP. He's not good. So he's not worth $60 million. Saquon Barkley, 78 yards on touchdown. Thank you for at least getting 17 this week. I need 27 from Devon Achane to win one of my leagues. It's not that hard to think because there's no way anyone's throwing the football in Pittsburgh. Do you see this? No? So hopefully that happens. Ashton Jeanty, 9 carries. We fired Chip Kelly, and we're still not giving the ball to Ashton Jeanty. What are we doing with our lives? I don't care if he has 25 carries for 25 yards. Give him the freaking ball. There's no one else on this roster that deserves the ball. See, like Brock Bowers, 6 catches for 20. You're throwing swing passes to Brock Bowers. You're feeding him the rock. Why are we not feeding Ashton Jeanty the ball? I don't know. That's just a piss poor team ran by Pete Carroll. Like, what are we doing, bro? Was Russell Wilson really that good? Are you that bad of a coach? I don't think so. I think Russell Wilson's kind of, So get it locked in, Pete. Devin White, best linebacker in football. You can't tell me otherwise. I love Devin White and everything that he does. He's on this crappy team, and he's still showing out 16 tackles and 2 tackles for losses. Nobody on their team gets a – oh, wait, Max Crosby got a sack because Max Crosby is him. Eagles had 4 sacks, 2 by Brandon Graham. Shout out Brandon Graham. He just comes out of nowhere and comes back like love, dude. So that's pretty fire. Now, next game. Texans Cardinals, another 1 clipper. Actually, this is the 2 clipper because I had Nico Collins in fantasy, and I was loving every second of what CJ Stroud was doing. 57-yard touchdown to Nico. Yes, please. Thank you. Started the week off amazing. I won this league by 5 points or 10 points. So every Nico Collins yard was much respected. Thank you, CJ Stroud, for carrying my poverty fantasy football team with Nico Collins. So that was great. This game was going to be a blowout. The fact that they allowed 20 points is a little bit sad, but when you think about it, the Cardinals are all or nothing. You know what I mean? Like, they're all or nothing. So they're just going to sling the rock. They might put, like, 20 isn't crazy. If they put up 30, I'd be like, well, what are we doing, bro? But 20, it's like, they just kind of sling the rock. So I ain't worried about that. Next clip. Okay. I saw the announcer say this was a missed snap. No, this is strict play of the year. I don't care what you say. I know it's not Ben Johnson back there. They meant to do this. This was fire, okay? And I might eat my words when I watch this replay, but when I watched this live, I was like, that is the most genius direct snap I've ever seen in football. It cuts out half a second. It was still risky, but look at this. That was totally... Oh, CJ's reaction now makes me think it's not meant to be. 6-7. Which is actually the perfect touchdown celebration when you think about it, because you score 6 points and then the extra point makes it 6 or 7 points. You don't know. Best celebration. But I still think this was planned. Nope, not planned. Okay, totally not planned. CJ did not think that was going to happen. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt, though, and pretend it's planned, because that was awesome. I've seen direct snap in shotgun, but in under center, I'm impressed. That was awesome. I'm going to pretend like that was meant to be. Trey McBride carries my poverty fantasy team. True. I love Trey McBride. Can we load ESPN? What are we doing, bro? Can we load the game? I'm not. Is my bit rate that bad? Nah, bro. Come on, fam. Holy cow! Oh, you can't see. My computer's freaking out. Oh, am I getting hacked? I think I'm getting hacked. Oh, like unironically, what is happening, bro? Holy cow, I'm not doing anything. Home. Oh, actually I just think my keyboard's messing up. This is not a drill. ESPN. Can we just go? Okay, here we go. Home. I don't know what that was. Thanks for locking in with me. What game are we on? Texans Cardinals. Box score. My keyboard is doo-doo bad, so sometimes it just be tripping. And like then if it's spamming spacebar a million times, it's just like, okay, whatever, it doesn't matter. You don't care. You're hardly even watching. So you probably have this on the background in the shower, you Stinky boy. So Tyler, wrong game, bro. I'm not even locked in. How did I get there? That is the next game we're going to. Okay. Texans Cardinals box score. Thank you. Round of applause for Hunter. Holy cow. So CJ Stroud, 260 yards and 3 touchdowns. He's back. Cardinals are bad. It only takes one tune-up game, as they call it, against the Cardinals for me to really not want to play this team. I think right now it's Patriots Texans round 1, 2, and 7. That is the worst 7 pull ever. I'd rather play the Bills, honestly, swear. Like, I do not want to play this Texans team. They're going to make Drake May's life miserable. Jacoby Brissett, he kind of balled out, 253-1. Like, see, like, that's Jacoby, though. He's going to sling the freaking rock. And Trey McBride, my Pookie Bear, the only reason why I have hope in fantasy football, 12, 134, and 2 touchdowns. I love you. I recently learned that you have 2 moms. I wish I had 2 moms now. Everything about you Raiders are trash. Dawson, fact. So Nico Collins, 3 catches, 85 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Dalton Schultz, 876-1. CJ Stroud fumbles, but technically not. I think it's a direct snap, so can't tell me otherwise. 12 tackles for Aziz Al-Shazir. Schultz, I already talked. Oh, it was this guy, Jawar Jordan. Yeah, most of it came on this 50-yard run, but they're down bad at running back. 15 for 101. Are you kidding me? That's freaking awesome. So, shout out him. Jawar Jordan was like balling out of nowhere. I'd never heard that name before, so that was cool. Now we go back here. Clips are muted for anyone that's watching this new. Clips are muted, so because the NFL sucks. So that's why. So Panthers gotta have it. You're 7-6. You win out. You win the division. The division is yours. The Bucks handed you the division. Even if you lose to the Bucks once, you still win division. So it's like GG's in chat. Like it's over. Nah. Panthers said we don't want the division. Rico Dowdle is a grown man. That is fact. He muscles through. I love Rico Dowdle. His fall off needs to be studied though. Not gonna lie. But Rico Dowdle is godly. But then the Panthers were the Panthers, and somehow our tie game Saints had the ball chance to win. Then this is bad play call. I'm like, Dak Prescott, we're cooked. But he totally baits this hit. Boom, sells, and flag comes in. Now our Ireland kicker, the old Scotty mate, is going to hit game winner. Boom, totally baited, doesn't matter. That's genius football right there. Let's go to kick. Ireland kicker hits dinger. 60 million yards. Actually, it was closer because of the 15-yard penalty. But I love this kid. It was 47. I love this kid. His story is cool. I've never cared about anybody from Ireland ever, except for Conor McGregor. Is he from Ireland or Scotland? I don't know. I think it's Ireland. Penalties declined. Game winner. Or for the Saints. Saints beat the Panthers twice. You should just automatically lose the division if you lose to the Panthers twice, or lose to the Saints twice. You know what I mean? So, box score. I think Tyler Shuck is going to continue to impress. I don't think he's the QB of the future. If I'm them, I'm trading for what's his name? Shedeur Sanders. I think him in a dome with this squad, that'd be kind of fun. But or the Raiders should. But Rice took 2 huge hits in a row. Yeah, he's cooked. And they lost Patrick Mahomes, Dawson. Like they're just GG's cooked. So Shuck, 272, a touchdown, 8 for 32. Is he white Cam Newton? I can't tell. This 2-3 week run that Shuck is on, I'm loving it. He's kind of going under the radar because Shedeur and Cam are more flashy and obviously better, but off rip. But watch out, bro. Like Saints, like people are really underestimating him. So Bryce Young, 163-1, gets outplayed by Tyler Shuck. Insane. Bryce Young is tied for your leading rusher. That's never a formula to win. Chris Olave, 685-1. He sunk me. That's why I need 27 points out of what's his name, Chris Olave or Devon Achane. No one really impressed me on defense. Next game. Speaking of Cam Ward, Niners, Titans. Titans kept it close. You can't hate on the Titans, bro. Titans kept this game very close. For what we expected. I expected it to be 100-0, but dot by Cam Ward, touchdown, and then fat man. You can't really call it a fat man touchdown anymore because that's kind of insensitive to Jeffrey Simmons. I like big man touchdown or D-line touchdown, but Cam Ward rolls right, hits back fade to Jeffrey Simmons, touchdown. I loved every bit of this. That was awesome. Very cool. So if you don't like that, you don't like football. Dawson, I'll look at it after. I don't even know how to do that, to be honest. I know on TikTok, but I have no idea how to do it on Twitch. ESPN. Here we go. Box score. Oh wait, there we go. Cam Ward, 170-2. Brock Purdy, 295-3. and he took 2 sacks. Cam Ward did not get sacked, which is actually pretty impressive because Cam Ward is the most sacked quarterback in the league. Or at least, sorry, the Titans take the most sacks as a team. I don't know. But Christian McCaffrey, 22, 73, and 1. I was not happy. I got kind of, I perked up when I saw that he was on the injury report just because, hey, take this week off, bro. It's the Titans. You know what I mean? I'm playing against you in the playoffs. Nope, still got 20. Cool. Tony Pollard outplays Christian McCaffrey. Impressive. 14 carries, 104 yards, and touchdown. Gunnar Helm. I don't even know who that is. Dope name. Ricky Pearsall, 6 for 96, 881 1 for George Kittle, the GOAT. Cedric Gray, bro, he is nice. I always see him doing this. 16 tackles, 7 solos. Shout out him, bro. Jeffrey Simmons, he had a sack too. How many people have got a sack and a receiving touchdown in the game besides him and probably J.J. Watt? It's probably the only other person that's done it. So that's awesome. No picks in the game at all. Wow, impressive. And did he have any fumbles? No turnovers. No, one fumble. Brock Purdy got strip sacked. What a game out of these guys. I was impressed. So now, to me, this was my game of the week. I said Patriots-Bills because it was an awesome back and forth. But Phillip Rivers, he's 90 years old. He comes back, plays best defensive football. Y'all don't think he's throwing for 5 yards, let alone a touchdown. Is that Downs? Josh Downs? Jeffrey Downs? Whatever his name is. Down syndrome. Phillip Rivers. Let's freaking go. Yeah, I would be so hyped. 5 years off, he's coaching football. He's high school football coach. Throwing dots on your poverty franchise, Seattle. Let's freaking go. This was so hype. This was mega awesome. Now, game ended up being a heck of a game. Defense for Colts do carry. And Blake Grupe, 60-yarder. Bang! Now, Seahawks are in piss. But that timeout they called saved them. Now they have 47 seconds to go win the game. Sam leads them down the field. We get a kick from Sam leads them down the field, then we get a kick from Jason Myers. Jason Myers almost shanks, cuts back. Seahawks win game, avoid absolute despair from losing to 50-year-old quarterback. So this was a win. If I'm Phillip Rivers, it's a win, bro. No one even thought you'd be in the game, let alone no one thought you could throw for 100 yards, let alone be in the game and hit a game-winning field goal with 47 seconds left. What would you call that? Lead-taking field goal with 40 seconds left. So much love and respect for him. Let's look at the box score. Colts Sea Chickens. So Sam Darnold 271, no touchdowns. The Colts held you to 6 field goals. The Seahawks. If you're the Seahawks, bro, I just don't understand. I don't understand what was going through their minds on offense. They're just we're gonna not lose to freaking Phillip Rivers. So Phillip Rivers 120, a touchdown and a pick. Insane. 25 carries, 87 yards. Jonathan Taylor was cooking. JSN 7 catches, 113 yards. Duh. Why would he not go crazy? Defense 10-7 for Zaire Franklin. 1 sack. Leotu Latu. And Nick Emanuwari, the best safety in football right now. You can't tell me otherwise, bro. He's so good. Jalen Hawkins is up there. He's awesome. But the fact that they had 1 team sack on old-ass Phillip Rivers, and it's Nick Emanuwari, your safety, it's not even your front 4. No one can get to the quarterback but a safety blitz on a 60-year-old. Silly. So, very impressed. Blake Grupe was carrying 3 for 3. Love him. I didn't even know he was on their team, to be honest with you. So, that was fire. Now, the Cowboys, their season's on the line. You lose this, it's over. Brandon Aubrey, I'm already gloating, what's that word? I'm already just raving about Brandon Aubrey to all my friends the last few weeks because I have Brandon Aubrey on 4 of my 6 fantasy teams. He is insane. And so he already can do it all. He can hit 70-yard field goal in his sleep. You don't fake field goals anymore. It's just not a thing. You just go for it. What do the Cowboys do? Fake field goal. Go crazy, Brandon Aubrey. I love this. Brandon Aubrey can do everything that you ask him to do. And so he misses 2 50-yard field goals in this game. It's 50-yarders, by the way, 50-yarders. And everyone's losing their mind. Oh, he's washed. He's trash. They're 59 and 51. I know he's missing. He doesn't miss. That's the standard for Brandon Aubrey. We were shook that he missed a 59-yard field goal. You know what I mean? He doesn't miss. So not worried about him at all. It's a blip. Quarterbacks throw picks. Kicker missed a 59-yarder. Whoop-de freaking do. Now, Cowboys, J.J. McCarthy did dance on your poverty franchise. You are out of the playoffs forever. Peyton Manning tribute here, and then he hits a gritty like Justin Jefferson. JJ heard all the noise and said, I'm back. 9 is 9. 9 is 9. 9 is 9. You know what I mean? So that was awesome for them. I was very happy for the Vikings. I was sad, super sad for the Dallas Cowboys, especially because I put my hard-earned schmeckles on them and they lost anyway. But how can you hate 9 getting the freaking comeback season of the year? You know what I mean? Like, he was an instant meme, and now he's like, 252 and 1 and a rushing touchdown. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm JJ McCarthy. So it is the Cowboys, and they can't play defense. But primetime in Jerry world, like, that's pretty cool. I was happy for him. 294 yards out of Dak, no tuds, 2 rushing touchdowns, and then Brandon Aubrey missed a few field goals. It is what it is. If that's how they go out, that's how they go out. But Cowboys are now essentially eliminated from the playoffs. Eagles have to lose the rest of their games for the Cowboys to win the division, and the Cowboys can't get a wild card like they have too many losses. So they're cooked. They're just GG's. Quentin Williams did have a pick. You start a game with a big man pick and instant touchdown, and you still lose. You were spotted 7 free points, and you still lost. Cowboys will be the Cowboys, man. So Shedeur Sanders, I love Shedeur Sanders. I think he is the quarterback of the future. I think he's the guy because he does stuff like this. He did this all game against a really good Bears defense. Has no receivers that I think are good. Like, obviously in stride, like, it's a pretty easy throw, but he can make that throw. You know what I mean? Like, they haven't had a quarterback that can make that throw in a while. And so what does he do all game? Hit in chest. Jerry Jeudy is my least favorite football player ever right now. Jerry Jeudy, Shedeur hits you in chest. Wait, that's a touchdown. That is a dot. That is Shedeur Sanders, the most accurate quarterback in the history of college football, by the way. Oh, he played 2 seasons. No wonder he has the highest completion percentage of all time. Don't care. Most accurate quarterback in NFL history or college football history. Argue with the wall. Highest completion percentage. Hits him in chest. What does Jerry Jeudy do? Sells him. This is the Browns in a nutshell. Either get Shedeur some help or Shedeur go somewhere else, bro. This is a joke. He hits Jerry Jeudy, who's chirping Shedeur on the sidelines, in chest. And what does Jerry Jeudy do? Gives it right, lets it bounce off chest and hit Jalen. Is that Jalen Johnson? Shout out Utah. Hits him off chest, and Jalen Johnson gets ball. Like, it's a joke. It's a freaking joke. And so almost the exact same throw, meaning coverage but hits on the money, trust your receivers type throw. Caleb Williams rolls right, throws same ball, same freaking ball. Not as hard, honestly, in my opinion. It actually gets tipped. I didn't even realize that gets tipped. DJ Moore comes up with it because his receivers are actually good at football, unlike Shedeur Sanders. But the reason why I'm saying it's the same type of throw is you just got to throw it up and put it. If you're going to make that kind of throw, trust your receiver and put it where probably only he can get it. That's what both of them do. Difference between franchises, Caleb has actually good players to throw to. Shedeur does not. And I don't care if that's a cope. It's just not. It's not fun. It's not fun to be Shedeur Sanders right now. The box score is going to look awful. If you are a casual, you only look at box scores, but Shedeur played so much better than this. 18 for 35, 177, 3 picks, 242, 2 picks. DeAndre Swift and Monangai were going off. It's just what they do. If they aren't running the ball, they aren't winning. And Myles Garrett got a sack and a half. I feel bad. I'm sure his teammate does too. They have sack blows, but he's now 1 sack away from tying the record. And then obviously any more than that, he breaks the record. 25 is his goal. He's at 22 and a half with like 3 games left. He can easily get that. I hope he gets in 16 games because to me, that extra game, if you get it in 17, that's kind of whatever. If you add to your record in 17, great. But if you can't break the record before week 18, the last game that they added, it doesn't count to me. So 1 sack in 2 weeks, he can do that. So he'll break the record, which will be cool. He did have a little bit of an injury, but that was fine. They surprisingly got home a ton, 3 sacks to 5 sacks. Now, the Bengals, so bad. Got blown out. Second shutout of the week that we've covered. I think it's actually 2 for the whole week, but only 1 clip because this game just blowouts are boring and the Ravens are not good and the Bengals are not good. However, Kyle Van Noy, my king, my goat, I was loving this. So Kyle Van Noy gets pick on poverty Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow said it himself, no team would have won this week with me at quarterback. He took full blame. Cool, whatever. Gets pick. Kyle Van Noy, you call him Unk, I call him Smart Vet. He realizes I'm not cribbing this, but bro right here might crib it. It's Gillette Stadium, whatever this guy's name is. Ashton Gillette. Take ball, please. And goes yard. Game over. GG's 24-0. Ironically, 24-0 and 17-0 have the same effect because it's 3 possessions, both of them. But still pretty dope. It's Gilliam. Whatever his name is. But goes yard. Very cool for Ravens. They have a chance at the playoffs now. We'll see how the Steelers do tonight. We play Ravens on Sunday Night Football. That game means a lot. We're fighting for the 2 seed. We're actually still fighting for the division, and Ravens are fighting for playoffs and division as well. That should be a great game. They're playing better than they were at the beginning of the season. I still don't love their offensive line play. I think we eat on them. But if that defense shows up the way they did this time, we got a great game in Baltimore next week. So that'd be cool. Box score for that game, Joe Burrow was doo-doo, bad, piss poor, not good. Joe bad. 225 and 2 picks, 3 sacks. Lamar not looking great at all. 8 for 12, threw the ball 12 times. 150 yards, 2 touchdowns and a pick. Derrick Henry, he only ran the ball like 20 times. So how are they playing Oh, Tyler Huntley got in the game. Oh, he kneeled it out. I don't know. I didn't watch this game at all, but they must have just not been doing jack. So Jamar had his Jamar game, 10 for 132. He's always going to beat the Ravens because the Ravens aren't good. Samaje Perine fumbled. Lamar, couple picks. This dude, Gilliam, Alohi Gilliam, shout out. Battle had a pick. And this game was whatever. I really didn't care about that game. So next game, we're almost to the finish line. We've had a few pissers in a row. This game, nobody cares. 3-10 versus 2-11. I don't care. But this was awesome. This was awesome. This is what you get. You get a little bit of a little shootout, fun time, cool game. Commanders up 8. Commanders try to run clock out. Fumble. Questionable fumble, but fumble. Giants pick it up. I think this stood. Fumble Ruski pitch game. Because what do you have to lose? You're 2-11. Who cares? Pitch 1 and pitch 2. I wanted them to go yards so bad, but tackle. Giants blow game. This game was stupid. Nobody cared. It's just who gets the worst draft pick, and the answer is the Washington Commanders. So we can look at the stats real quick. Jaden Daniels is done for the season. Just got shut down as of this morning via Adam Schefter, the GOAT. Marcus Mariota, 211 and a tug. Jackson Dart, 246, 2 touchdowns on the pick. I love you. You gave me 22 fantasy points this week. I knew you would do great. Tyron Tracy looking like prime Christian McCaffrey out there with 100 total purpose yards. Who's the lead back in Washington? Please tell me. JCM this week, 100 yards and a touchdown. Rodriguez must have been hurt or just they don't care about him anymore. But shocker, JCM fumbles because that's what he does. So Terry McLaurin, 3 catches, 7 yards and a touchdown. No one really impresses me on defense. 3 sacks in the whole game. Who cares? So another pisser, but that's okay because the Jaguars showed everybody we're legit. I didn't even know Trevor Lawrence had 6 touchdowns this game until I literally read it, pulling this clip up. It says Trevor Lawrence. Let's just show it. Trevor Lawrence best plays from 6 touchdown game. That is when I learned that Trevor Lawrence had 6 touchdowns. I had no idea. So that was cool. It was if you played against Travis Etienne in this game, or this week in fantasy, I'm so sorry. Travis Etienne had like 5,000 points as well as Trevor Lawrence. That's how bad the Jets are. But Jags are legit. I would love to play them as a wild card. I think the Patriots are smashing them, but they showed out. They beat the brakes off the Jets. I hope we do this next week. What is this ads? I hope we do this next week. So, but classic blowout game. I don't care about one clip. We move on. Like who cares? It happened. We're done. Jets Jags, here we go. 48-20, absolute beatdown. Brady Cook started off all right. I think he threw his first touchdown before he threw these 3 picks. Trevor Lawrence 5 passing touchdowns and a rushing, looking like John Elway against the Jets, but it's the Jets. Etienne had 3 receiving touchdowns. That's a joke. And Brian Thomas Jr. also went off today. That was pretty good. Adonai Mitchell, why didn't you do this last week? The one week I needed to start you. Thank you for nothing. And De'Ami Brown fumbles. Shocker. De'Ami Brown is always selling the game. Now, Packers game. Packers game was sad. This is why.
Packers star Micah Parsons will miss the rest of the season with a torn ACL.
You knew right away.
Coming from the NFL
non-contact,
Network.
buckle knee.
Pass rusher suffered that injury during the 3rd quarter.
So sad. What a weird week for football. Everyone tore their ACL this week. It was so gross. I was not loving that. Really sad. You trade 2 first-round picks for guys kind of like the Sauce Gardner. Sauce Gardner will probably come back for the Colts if they make the playoffs, but this is season-ending for a team that is probably top 2 or 3 in the conference to go to the Super Bowl on their side. So very sad that this team is dramatically different without Micah, especially when you give up the amount that they did for Micah. So really sad to see. As soon as that happened, this game was over. But that could happen in the 4th quarter, and they were already down. Now, Jordan Love was throwing dots to my Pookie Bear Josh Jacobs. Is that Josh Jacobs or is that Randy Moss in Josh Jacobs' uniform? Because he looked amazing. I love this. Thank you for the fantasy points. You went crazy for me. I love you, my king. This was great. Packers go up, but then eventually it just became Broncos' defense was too strong, too stingy. Jordan Love tries to throw a moon ball. Pick. Tough. This was story of the game. Was this Riley Moss? Yeah, he got it back. Riley Moss did get really crappy PI call on him, so this was, I think he called it ball don't lie. I couldn't agree more. A really bad PI call earlier in the game, so this was comeuppance, and Dontarian, whatever his name is, Wicks, is in piss because the team is not good. So, Broncos, Packers. Box score. Bo Nix, 304. This has got to be the favorite in the AFC right now. As much as I hate to say that, I want the Patriots to get the 1 seed. The Broncos have to lose 2 games for that to happen. It's not going to happen. They play the Chiefs, who have no quarterback now. And then maybe the Chargers can beat them, and I pray it's not the Raiders. Oh, they already played the Raiders twice. I don't know what their third game is, but Jordan Love, 271, a touchdown and 2 picks. Didn't look good. Josh Jacobs, 2 touchdowns, 1 catching, 1 receiving, or 1 rushing, 1 receiving. RJ Harvey looks like new lead back with, what's his name out? Dobbins. Sutton carrying my poverty fantasy football team. 7 catches, 113 yards, and a touchdown. Bo Nix was slinging rock. I can't even hate. On a week that Drake May didn't look his best, so this is sad. Although as a runner, Drake May is him. So, all right, game of the week. Again, I say that I'm kind of a whore when it comes to jumping around for game of the week, but this was fun. You knew from the jump this was going to be a fun game. Lions, Rams. Lions are the best 8-6 team in football likely ever. Puka is Puka. Puka is just Puka. Puka is Puka. Puka does Puka things. And now we have a new nickname for Puka. Thank you, Sean McVay. Pac-Man. Pac-Man's his name. He just eats it up. Pause. Dot. Absolute dot. Is that LeBron James or Puka Nacua? Nobody knows. So, now, JMO also was eating. JMO's been unlocked the last few weeks. I've loved that. I have him on one of my teams. That's great. JMO dot. You are in piss. I was scared for the Rams at this point. Happy, but scared for the Rams. Their Super Bowl hopes with this, but it was GG's from here. The one bummer is this.
Football team, yeah, I think it's critical. Look, we saw some
hamstring. I'm glad it's not Achilles. I thought it was Achilles. Obvious hamstring now. I look back on it, just kind of tugs it. Pray he's back for their playoff run, just for their success. They do have Puka, but the red zone. I mean, having Puka and Devontae in the red zone, on top of the fact that Devontae is like a top 5 red zone threat of all time, you can't guard him one-on-one. You physically cannot. For Gronk, it's because he's just too big. But Devontae just. Am I here? No, I'm not. You know what I mean? So this is really sad. Hope he at least can come back. I hope it's like a sprain, not a tear. Tear would suck. Even hamstrings in general for receivers just aren't fun because that's all your explosiveness, it's all your power. So really hope that he's okay. That does it. Oh wait, no, sorry. Box score. And a game that filled up the box score, 41-34. Jared Goff 338 and 3 touchdowns. Stafford 368, 2 touchdowns and a pick. I think everyone smashed their overs except maybe Gibbs and Demo. Jeez. Kyron 78 yards, 2 touchdowns. Blake Corum 71 and a touchdown. Puka 9 and 181. Are you freaking kidding me? St. Brown 13, 164, 2 touchdowns, winning you your fantasies playoffs. Unless you have them, you probably have a bye. 14 tackles for Jack Campbell. Dog. Very good game. Jake Bates sold me, missing field goal. You are annoying. But W week, W season. So far, Patriots aren't that down and out. Don't you dare start doubting the best team in AFC. You heard it here first, even though I have the L on my face to prove that we are not on top right now. So, this week, we're going to stream again on Friday for 30 Second Sports. Instagram's going crazy. Oh, sorry. Before I dip, let's just get a little extra bonus action. Y'all want to see the Instagram? My YouTube friends usually don't get to see this. Let's go offline. There we go. Actually, that's way too stupid. Let's do this. Just stats. Who cares? Instagram. So Instagram's been going sicko dummy mode. And it's all my DMs, bro. Can we just, for a second, appreciate how stupid this is? I have no idea who this guy is, but he's verified, so let's check him out later. Let's just go to the beginning of the week, or the game. Yeah, dude. Look, all in the last day, by the way. Scroll. All right. Started off with this. Wait, what? Where's the emoji? He has a. Okay, is computer cooked? Here we go. So you got Josh Allen. Valid. We absolutely did. Let me just fix this. Hold up. Make this a better experience for you guys. There we go. We got Josh Allen. Yeah, we did. Okay, appreciate it. This is just rage bait. Okay, update. You know we lost. I know we lost. You gotta say that. I did say belt though. That I asked for it. Okay. We got it next week. Uplifting. Appreciate it. Embarrassing. I know it's embarrassing. You lost? I watched the game. Really? No, we lost? I'm a Patriots fan. Oh, we lost? Okay, appreciate that. I don't know we lost the game. I don't even know what this means. MYF must yak forward. I don't know. Yo, I think y'all lost. Can you stop? I know we lost the game. I watch football. I don't know if y'all know, but you low-key lost. You do know y'all lost, right? Just a reminder that y'all lost. Appreciate that. I wouldn't have known without you. Appreciate the reminder. Trav. Hey, you guys lost, by the way, just letting you know. Trav, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing? I know we lost. I watch football. I watched the Patriots. I posted on my story. I was watching the game. I know we lost. I was watching the game. Sam. The Patriots lose. He's not even swiping up on my story. He just organically went to my profile, hit message, the Patriots lose. Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate the love. Then I post, y'all gonna be my 13th reason. Make it the 14th. Brother, I'm already on the cliff. Are you pushing me? What happened? We lost. That's what happened. You know we lost. I do agree with this. Bro, you know you lost, right? Bro, did you hear about the Patriots? I'm wearing the hat. I'm posting that we lost. Obviously, I know that we lost the game. Bro, how you feeling? You might have lost. Bro. Josh, Drake May's daddy, Allen. Hey, sorry to say this. I don't know if you know this, but y'all lost. I'm a Colts fan. You'll get no hate from me. Appreciate that. You guys are in more piss than we are in piss. I don't know if you knew, but the Patriots lost. It's just hundreds. Yeah, I deserve that. I got one recently. What happened? Y'all so trash. Go Commanders. You're 3-13. Whatever you are. 3-13. And you're talking to me about we trash? We trash. Really? You know who's trash? Marcus Mariota's trash. Do you even like Marcus Mariota? I know you don't. You would rather have Jameis Winston at quarterback than Marcus Mariota. You fraud. What is this guy talking about? Plans for work? Who the freak is this guy? Bro, I'm not doing your freaking sales. Get the freak out of here. Let's talk about Instagram for a minute though. Let me fix this poverty setup. Sorry, this was not planned, by the way. Where's analytics? Oh, I have it saved. Bookmarks. Wait. Hold please, because the brother did not plan to do this, so the brother is trying to find the bookmark manager. Here we go. Nope, that's definitely not it. Brother, it shouldn't be. I do this all the time. Show bookmarks bar. Holy cow. Bro. There's no way it should be this hard. Bookmarks and lists. You guys can't see it. I'm so sorry. Oh wait. No. It's because I'm on Chrome. I've never. Oh, that's why I have no bookmarks in Chrome. I'm special. Hold please. We gotta go to. Actually, you know what? I'm in piss, bro. Right now, I'm in piss. Like I'm pissing. All right, let's just find out on Instagram. Let's go through this journey with me. Oh, here we go. It's analytics. I'm so special, bro. I'm special freaking needs. Let's ads. I ran an ad for that. Account. Oh no, Oh, here we go. So last it's really the last 60 days is when I took off. But update. It's not 8 million views. Yeah. Last 60 days, 21 million views, brother. We're cooking on Instagram. That's so much love. I freaking love you guys, dude. It's been so fun to do Instagram. You can't really monetize the way you can on YouTube and TikTok. That's totally okay. Motion is motion, twin. You know what I'm saying? So this is pretty cool. 21 million views in the last 90 days. Last 30 days, 8 million. If you update you poverty website. Appreciate the love I've been getting. So yeah, follow on IG. Personals is going crazy. Hunter Meekum. 30 Second Sports everywhere else. We're building the brand. I love you guys. 1 viewer or 1 million viewers, I'm gonna stay the same. I appreciate all the support. Peace and love, brother.